doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L Podcast.
Rocking and rolling. Jalen, Jewelz in the building. What's happening? You didn't dress up for me today, man.
How you know? What you mean I ain't dressed up?
What's going on over here, son? What? Is that Balenciaga?
Yeah, you can't read?
Did you take it to the dry cleaner like 20 times?
I just bought it yesterday.
So why did they make it look all dried out?
This the style, bro.
Is the new style of like these fancy ass clothing brands is to look broker and broker every day?
Damn.
I'm just saying. I'm sure that thing costs. I'm sure that outfits cost thousands of dollars. I'm just saying.
I just like it because it's kind of crop. You should have seen the shoes I had on yesterday. It's dirty as hell, but I bought them dirty.
What are those Balenciagas too? God damn.
Yeah, they know they sponsor me.
But I look. My outfit looks like I spent money on it. But yours costs more than mine. Isn't that crazy how the world works these days?
You said you spent money on that?
Lululemon, Banana Republic.
It looked like Lululemon Banana Republic though. It don't look like no Balenciaga. No. Man. I'm saying I ain't trying to say it like that, but it's cool.
Listen,
it look like you might have like millions of dollars in the bank like right now. Like this is how you dress, like real frugal, just chilling. I don't spend money on. That's how I want to be in life for real.
I appreciate that concept, man.
But I kind of did a case study.
Yeah.
With Detroit Rap News, I had them posting a lot of my content.
Yeah.
And most of my shit that got a great reaction was me with jury on, designer, money. Like, niggas don't want to see you just regular, I'm rapping. Niggas want to see some shit.
How do you feel about that? Like, how you have to present yourself as an artist, even though you might not, like, kind of have the same philosophy about wearing certain apparel like that?
I get it, because I like to see that shit, too. I like to put it on, but it's hard justifying spending a lot of money on shit sometimes. Like, I like to invest nowadays. When I was younger, it was easy to, I'm going to spend this on that. Yeah, fuck it. But nowadays, it's like, bro, I can go do this, flip that, do it. So once my investment's out the way, it's cool. But sure. I ain't just doing it just off bill like I used to, you know?
When we talk about you, man, you generated, on YouTube alone, we could say over hundreds of thousands of views collectively, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the Apple streams are like, but I'm sure they're up there too.
They ain't paying the bills.
But they're still good numbers.
They cool. They ain't.
Yeah. Like when Switch dropped, like it was like a good punch, right?
Oh yeah.
Switch was circulated heavily. People were tapping in.
Yeah. People loving Switch and the Joker stats.
Yeah.
People say like you could have kept going. Ooh, you should have kept doing it. Ooh. I've been a dude who just let real life and my situations like overpower my drive to really create like I should. That's been my biggest downfall. It's like I said, like justifying putting money towards something that ain't paying the bills when I got real shit going on. I got kids now. My lifestyle is expensive for real. Like what I like costs money to do. So
man, you pulled up in like the craziest whip today. I didn't know you pulled up. Backseat chauffeur. VIP type shit.
Yeah, that's just like my life. I'm not a struggling artist.
Okay.
So I never had that like I live in a high rise in Hollywood. Like my life is what it is. So
you like ROI. You like return on investment. You like to see like something come back.
Yeah, that's the main reason why I'm here is to promote my new project is JalenJewelz.com. Like I want people, that support me and rock with me to go buy my shit.
Can you turn that mic back towards you a little bit? You knocked it up.
Right here?
You just twist the mic towards you? No, towards left.
Left.
Yep, there you go.
All right, bet. I want people to support my project. Like buy it, like direct to consumer. Like Apple, Spotify, if you stream it, but if you really rock with me, I want you to buy my shit so I can invest into it more. You know what I'm saying? I want to do like big productions and put more into it, but if you rock with my shit, help me do it because I'd rather go put this money towards something that's going to make me some money now.
Yeah.
Cause I got shit to take care of. Like, hey, I don't know, but...
what can people look forward to with this new project?
More of the same shit, you know. I am getting a little bit more like deeper into other aspects of my life. Like it ain't just about like getting money and fucking and there's more to it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get deeper into opening up more. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like an open book with shit now. So
I mean,
that's what I'm thinking.
There was a time where you were networking with heavy hitters in the Detroit scene, man. You're working with PZ, GT, Mac Nichols, man.
when I was a kid.
Yeah, and you were really circulated. Like you were in. And these guys are all flourished now. Like these guys are all mainstream Detroit
They
artists.
kept going with it. Like, that's why I commend them. I always say like them guys like deserve everything they got. Cause like when I was focused on the right now and they niggas kept rapping, kept going at it, stayed together. Like most of the people I started rapping with, they don't rap. They got corporate jobs or whatever they doing. You know what I'm saying? Those guys that came up together, still rapping together, and it's beautiful to see for real.
But you were amongst that, right? Like you were in that circuit where like people knew who you were, they knew who they were. Yeah. And like you said, because they stayed consistent, obviously they flourished. If you had stayed probably more consistent, obviously who knows what your music's great, so obviously great things probably would have happened.
Thank you. I didn't know you were a fan of my music.
You sent music in for music reviews before.
I did.
I don't remember ever giving you a bad review. I don't remember being like you're trash.
You ain't say like I'm a fan though.
I didn't say I was a fan. But I remember everybody that I said was trash, and you were not one of them.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I ain't gonna lie. One thing about art to me is like, I don't know, like, I like my shit, but it's like, I do love to like hear the positive reinforcement though from people. Like, yeah, I fuck with your shit. I like that. That keep me going. Cause like I say, I'm a dude who, if it ain't right now, it's like, it's hard to keep, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Well, you know, like I always look at Eminem's story. Obviously considered one of the greatest rappers of all time, right? And there was a point where even he was going to quit rapping, but he had such a great unit of people around him consistently reinforcing the fact that he was good and that he can make it if he takes his time. So if people like that who become one of the most successful artists of all time have moments where they're like unsure about what's going on, then everybody in the underground is probably feeling the same way. Like, exactly. Am I sweet?
Yeah, this shit hard.
Facts.
I only got 300 views in this shit. What the fuck? But I had to start looking at it differently. Like even 300 views, like little shit, but it's like imagine 300 people in this room right now, like chilling, listening to your shit. Like it's still a lot of. That's when one of my homies said, like you gotta appreciate what you do got. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And go from there.
What was your life like? What was your life like growing up in the city?
It was cool. I moved around while I was a kid. Like originally, I grew up on Dexter and Elmhurst. Yeah. And from there, I done moved on Dexter and Leslie, Oakman. I done lived on 7 Mile. I done moved to Southfield, back to Dexter. I've been moving around a lot growing up. And that's kind of like how I am now. Like I was in Vegas for 2 years. Now I live in LA. I just move around.
When you were in the city, what was like your first understandings of what was happening in the music scene? Because you even caught the wave of working with Stunt Hard, which was like underground that was working their way up to major, but you know, those situations. But what was like the music scene like around that time?
I'm gonna keep it real. When I first started listening to Detroit music, it was beautiful. Like I loved the sound. Like I love like Doughboys. That was like my first. Like damn, I heard them niggas shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But it was hard being a fan because everybody around you was like, these had something to say about them. You dick sucking. You used to be a dick sucker listening to Detroit rap, and I was listening to it like young as hell in high school. And man,
why do you think it was like that?
Because it was so new. Like they was like a couple years removed from high school, so a lot of people that I might know of or know like know people. So it's like you know this person, like you listen to this nigga used to blah blah blah, used to have something to say about people. And I'm like, I don't know that side. All I know is the music fired, nigga. Like Payroll, that was my favorite rapper for years coming up. When I was a kid, you couldn't tell me shit about this nigga. Like that was my, I just listened to all they shit, buying they shit, supporting. I mean, I never had that in me to be like, you a dick sucker for supporting nigga music, like.
Because the person was still local enough to be like, I knew that person, right?
Yeah.
It's not like they were in a different state or city where you could be like, I knew anything about
I just seen them niggas. I was like, I don't know, bro.
Isn't that crazy, bro?
It's crazy how the world changed. Cause like now, I mean, I'm back at home or across the world. You hear people listening to Detroit music everywhere. Like it's not a store, a restaurant, nowhere I can't go, and I hear something Detroit everywhere I go now.
So when you're in Vegas and when you're in Hollywood, you hear Detroit music?
Well, yeah. I remember being out there. I ain't gonna say what year I was out there, but I was out there and I'm sitting outside. I'm sitting outside in Hollywood waiting for the hibachi truck to make my food. And I say for 10 minutes straight, every car that rolled past was playing some type of Detroit shit.
See,
I'm like, oh my God, it's here now. Like, damn. what the fuck? Like, Peasy, everybody just playing, every car roll past. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How did you get involved with your first projects, getting guys from Team East Side on your projects? Like, how did that come about?
I think just reaching out to them for real. Like I had a buzz as a kid rapping and shit. Like we had a rap group, whatever, DCM, and shit. We had a buzz. Die Counting Money.
And what was the group comprised of? Who was in it?
My man's Ball Out, my nigga Mark, Trilla, LV John, Rio. Couple guys, they don't rap. Like I said, all my friends that was back then, they wasn't rapping for real. We was just kids rapping, but we had a buzz and people was fucking with it. Like we was on Twitter heavy. Like even, funny enough, Cash Out. Shout out to Cash Out, Street Lord. He tried to sign. He was really ready to sign us for real. Like,
wow,
bought a session for us, and we just people grew up and went their own routes. Like I went my route, whatever lane that was. Some guys went to college. Some guys got a job. You know, we just spread out. You know, and I'm the only one that really stayed rapping for real. Stayed like pouring into it. Even when I quit, say I'm done with this shit. I'm gonna focus on blah blah blah. But I still would find myself just going back to it. Just off the love. I really do it just for the love. I love making music. There ain't nothing else that's keeping me from doing shit to this day.
When you were recording with the Team East Side guys, were you in studio sessions together, or was it more like send your music in and? Yeah,
I remember Peasy came to the studio. I think he had a little wheelchair. He said in the verse like, "I'm in a wheelchair." Woo. He pulled up and it was right in the studio.
Damn, he pulled up in a wheelchair.
Too. Yeah, in the wheel. I think he had got shot or something. I don't know what happened.
Damn.
It was like 2011, bro. I was a kid, like a young nigga.
Like, that dedication is insane, though, to pull up in a wheelchair.
Yeah, we paid him, though. It wasn't like shit, I'm gonna come get some money now. Shit, you still gotta pay the bills.
So it's paid features. You're working with them, but you're smart enough to know like these guys are hot. These guys are taking over. It's worth working with them right now.
Yeah, I remember when I first heard Team Eastside. Like, I heard they shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with these niggas? Like that shit was hard as fuck to me. Like I always had a love for Detroit sound, like that hard ass. Like I feel like I'm on your platform, so I'll just say I'm probably the first niggas really listen to these niggas for real. Not the verse, but one of the first niggas listening to like a fan. Like, damn, I fuck with these. I fuck with blah blah blah. We'll do, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy because if you were in school around the time that they were succeeding, then it is kind of like they were still local enough to be new.
Yeah,
like it was
yeah.
like new.
Yeah.
I know you talked. You said something about being one of the first people to shop at Sons or some shit like that.
Yeah, I was the first rapper from this era like that was shopping at Golden Sun. Fact.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said.
I was the first rapper from this crop of artists that's like younger than like the Street Lords and Blade that was shopping at Golden Sun.
What'd you get when you went there?
Chains.
You remember the specific chain you got?
I got one around my neck.
Right now?
Yeah.
You still wearing it?
It's right here.
Oh, damn. Oh, you got the chains under the hoodie?
I got one of them.
Oh, God. Damn, bro. Why would you hide that? That shit is funny.
Like I said, I was the first. This chain is 10 years old. Like I was telling your homies, like driving the 2015 car. Like it's cool. It's a classic to me, but it ain't like I'm just, oh my God. Like it is what it is.
Damn. So after you, everybody started catching the wave?
Pardon me?
After you think people started catching the wave?
Hell yeah, niggas saying this like, oh my God, what the fuck? You got to. I feel like, because everybody was like, Hush did the chains and all that before that, and it was like more so like Diamond Island and Nari, all type of niggas going to. Niggas going to Kamal.
What made you not go to Hutch's right away?
I had my older cousin, Lil Diddy, he went to Hutch and got a chain from Hutch. And I don't even want to say it for real. It's been 10 years, so maybe I can say it, but
you just didn't like what it was? Like you were
I just like the payment. The way I could pay with Gary was like, I like the way he let me pay with jewelry.
Do you like? Did you ever see like a change in how jewelry stores are handling clients? Like, do you feel like it was always like a good balance of like good merchandise, pay, get what you need?
Man, I went to one jeweler, and he fucked me over for real. Like, it was disgusting. Like this chain cost way more than what I feel like it should have cost because I done went through several stages. Like my first chain I ever got from Siemens, it was just a little money bag. I paid like $5,500 for it, and I took that chain to a different jeweler, and he put it on a gold plate for me. At first, it was like it said "Stay cashing" with this money bag on it. It was like it looked cheesy as hell, but I spent like $10,000 on that. So then I take that to Gary. I'm like, "This is what I got. I want something. I want you to bring it to life because this shit just look, you know what I'm saying? I spent a lot of money on it, but it don't look like how I want it to look." And when I brought that bitch to Gary, he had me shining for. I love his work for real. I love
legendary.
Love their work.
Yo, it's your boy Kid L. If you're an artist, entertainer, or have a brand that needs more motion, then check out the Artist X strategy. You can receive one-on-one coaching with real entertainment and business moguls. They'll help you navigate through the hurricane of the entertainment industry. You can also receive music and social media analysis. Through our algorithm checks, we'll help you identify where you have weaknesses. Networking opportunities are also available. Message Kid L Video on Instagram to learn more.
So when you're getting circulation with everybody, you're getting albums out, music's out. What was the motivating factors, and what were the factors that were kind of keeping you away from staying consistent?
Maybe not getting the recognition I want.
Yeah.
Like not getting the reaction, not getting what I want. I had to learn this. Like I was seeking instant gratification, and that was like I needed that. If I ain't have it instantly, I'm like I said, this right here is gonna give me some shit right now. I can focus on this, that, and third, and that was my downfall coming up. Like me, like I don't know if you know, I lost a lot of weight. I'm like 100 pounds lighter. Like I built that from in the gym. And the gym just taught me how to just delay my gratification, like, and I just put that into my life in all aspects now. So looking at the music now, it's like, it's cool, just, you know what I'm saying? I take a day at a time. I'm not in a rush, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when I started my fitness journey, I ain't see myself now in the mirror, in the gym, going every day. I'm just seeing a fat nigga in the gym working out.
Yeah.
But every day, you plant that seed and it'll sprout over time. So
yeah, that instant gratification, right? It's crazy.
That's a motherfucker.
I'm in the same way with the gym because I just started going in every day of the week since 3 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I still see my beer belly, and I'm like, man, this is killing me that I'm still seeing it.
Yeah.
But I talked to a dietitian. He's like, it's going to go away. You just got to stay consistent.
Keep going, really. It's more so the diet more than anything.
Yeah, you got to stay calorie deficit. You can't be eating more calories than you're fucking working. You're
eat that
burning.
protein. All I eat is steak now. I was vegan for like 2 years.
Word?
But now I can't stop eating steak and lamb and salmon, shrimp, man.
How was your mindset when you were a vegan? Was it good? Was it beneficial?
I don't know. I feel like I wasn't getting enough nutrients. I wasn't getting everything I needed for real on the vegan diet. I mean, veganism is cool, but it's cool. But if you eating a whole bunch like Beyond and processed, it's like you go get you a steak, nigga.
Well, those are supposed to be like treats for vegans.
Yeah.
Those aren't supposed to. You're not supposed to be consuming Impossible meat every single day.
I never. It's man-made. You make that shit in the laboratory. Like I'm rather go. Looking back now, I would have never went vegan that well. I would have just had fruits, veggies, nuts. You know what I'm saying? Seeds.
Yeah.
But I'll never go vegan again. Man. Fuck that shit.
I'm in the same boat. I'm a vegan too. I'm a vegan, and then
you're a vegan right now?
I was.
Oh, okay.
Just like you, 2 years, and then I started eating chicken. I had chicken one time.
What
am I talking about?
Yeah, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What was I thinking about?
Bro, I got a steak. Bro, I ate steak every other day. Now I didn't eat too much, but it was like I went like 7 years without it.
Yeah. You have a bad crash out when you come back to it. I was ordering like chicken shawarmas every day. I was going crazy. Chicken wings, everything. And then I was like, okay, now we're taking it too far. Now we got to cut back.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny as hell.
When you are starting to do the reemergence and everything, you're getting, you got the URL, you got the website and everything going. Like you said, ROI is a lot to you. It means a lot to having a return on the investment. But right now, is it still ROI, or is it just like, let me see what I can do? Like, let me see how far I can push this.
Like I said, I'm not really like trying to get out about the hood. I got to make it like.
Because you're chilling right now.
Yeah, it ain't really that. It's more so like I put my mind to it. I'm gonna see it through, and if it is, ever come with it, come with it. Like regardless if I was rapping, I say I'm done rapping, people gonna know me for rapping.
What made you decide to go to Hollywood?
Opportunity for real.
Chilling.
I mean, I love LA.
Yeah.
I love it out there. It's like I feel like I maxed out my potential in Detroit.
What do you do in Hollywood?
I'm an Airbnb host.
Oh, cool.
I got several units in Vegas and LA. I got timeshares. I'm just,
What was the start of
entrepreneur.
the entrepreneurship for Airbnb? Like, what was your first steps when you started it?
When I moved to Vegas, I met my first partner in Vegas, and he was telling me the game about Airbnbs and showed me everything he was doing with it. And I'm like, in my mind, it's like, damn, I can assist you with getting these apartments. And shit, I'm just thinking in my head, I'm thinking initially, I'm just going to put my money up, get the unit, and sit back and collect. But it ain't work that way. I had to be hands-on, a part of the furniture, finding the furniture, hosting, like checking guests in, making sure it's clean. Sometimes I have to clean it myself if the housekeeper ain't there to clean it. So I just felt it kind of gave me the same kind of feeling that like music does a little bit. Cause I just love to create more than anything. Like I done had clothing lines. Airbnb is like a creation. I get a blank canvas, a blank unit, and I find the furniture that fit for me. Get the pictures ready. I look at it like an album, damn near. Like this is my album. The first picture on Airbnb. This is my album cover.
Was your first project successful for Airbnb?
Yeah.
How long did it take before you moved on to your next unit?
I got them both back to back, like first month.
Wow.
I was moving fast.
How fast did you scale? Like, how many units were you occupying?
With my first partner, we got a lot. We got up to like 5 or 6 of them, but we kind of went our separate ways because he was running the business a certain way and I wanted it a certain way. But now I got a new partner, and we scaling pretty fast. I got 3 this year already.
How many units do you have collectively?
Like 7, 8.
Do you think it's still a hot time to get into the Airbnb game, or do you think it's harder to break into it?
Location matter.
Yeah.
It matter where you at for real. Like I'm in hot cities like Vegas, LA. If you in Miami, Houston, like I think downtown Detroit might be good. I want to check it out.
What's the hardest parts about being an Airbnb host or like owning structures? Is it people damaging shit?
No, that's easy. Like you damage, I want you to damage. So I can Airbnb give you $1 million insurance. So if you come and fuck my shit up, fuck my carpet. The hardest part is the rent due every 30 days. So it's like no matter what you made or you just got the unit on the 28th, the 30th come, the first come, nigga, rent due.
I'll tell y'all some secret shit about Airbnbs, dog. Like there was this dude that I used to get I used to take women to. Like this one Airbnb, this dude was like a military guy who owned that bitch. Yeah. He was never there. He was always overseas. And so after booking like 3 times with the Airbnb, he's like, yo, text me. I'm like, what up? He's like, yeah, man, let's cut out the middle, man. Just give me the money straight up.
Yeah.
I'll give you a discount. Like shit. So it cost like $125 on Airbnb, but with him, he would just give me $75.
Yeah.
And you had
I love those cash deals.
Yeah.
I love that. But sometimes those cash deals can be, because they fuck it up, it's like, okay.
There's no insurance.
There's no insurance. Like, you just fucked my couch up, bro. Where's the money at, brother?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they could just disappear and be like, oh.
Exactly. Or he disappear all your shit one day.
Yeah, you'd have to really trust that client.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but it has the pros and cons. Like
there was
else.
one lady who I rented an Airbnb from her. She was so fucking pissed. She was an old. I didn't know how old this lady was. She was like in her 70s, 80s. She was a church woman, all types of shit like that. Mm-hmm. So I leave. I do what I got to do there. I leave. The next day, she sends me screenshots of condoms all over the floor. She's like, what the fuck are you doing in my Airbnb? This isn't a sex house. And I was like, oh shit. She sent that shit to the Airbnb and I'm like, man, what the fuck?
I had a similar incident with a guest. Like he had stayed over. I forget why I let him stay an extra day over, but I'm like, okay, you gotta check out. I got another guest coming in, but he not answering the phone or answering my text, so I just pull up. He had cigarettes everywhere. He had red cups all over the porch. He had trash. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I bust in the door. I forgot he was a guest. Like, bro, get the fuck up out of here, bro. You gotta go. You gotta get the fuck. You got this shit looking crazy out here, bro. You gonna get me hot as hell. Like, I just blew up. I'm like, damn, I had to dial back. Like, bro, this is not. This is not the streets. This is an Airbnb here. Shut your shit down right now. You done bust in on him. He naked with his girl and shit. I'm like, he had a little VR on, little headset on. He just sleep. I'm like, get the fuck, get your ass up, bro. Get the fuck. He like, oh, I can't stay. I thought you could stay to 12. I'm like, let me cool down, bro. Yeah. I literally left, went to the gym, worked out, and just like came back like, I'm sorry about that, bro. But you just had me. You get me hot, bro. Cause I really care about my shit, bro. I care about my units and shit. And if a guest make it hot, it's over. Like, they'll evict your ass. You know what I'm saying? People don't want you doing Airbnb for real.
Can people who are starting Airbnbs expect to make over $100,000 a year if they do it right?
Hell yeah. I know somebody in LA making like $100,000 a month.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like half of that probably profit, give or take. But yeah, you scale. It's all about scaling it. You gotta scale it for sure.
Yeah,
like, because some units not gonna do as good as others, but the volume is where you're gonna win at with it.
You had you're friends with Pablo Skywalker, right?
Yeah, we cool.
Pablo hooked you up with a pit bull or a dog, something like that?
A French bulldog.
French bulldog.
Yeah.
Those are hot market value too for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
that was probably the nicest gift somebody ever gave me.
Why did Pablo give you a French bulldog?
We was hanging out a lot for real, and I forget exactly what happened. But I know this. He had posted like, hey, somebody give me a dog. I'm going to shout your page out. Woo, 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 and I'm going to blow your page up. Blow your dog kennel up. And somebody actually gave him a dog. And I was there when he got the dog. We was at the Rio Hotel in Vegas. So I'm there. I'm recording everything the dude's saying about the dog, how to take care of the dog, blah, blah, blah. So when we leave, now he has a dog. I'm like, we going here, we doing this, we out and about. We got a dog with us. You don't got no time for no dog for real, bro. So we had the dog at the crib, and I guess the people that taking care of the dog was like, this dog gotta go. The dog shitting, it's in the cage, it gotta eat, it's crying, and you ain't never here. So he like, shit, Jalen, can you take care of the dog? I'm like, nigga, I'm with you half the time. What the fuck I'm gonna do with the dog? I'm not at home. Like, no, I can't. But I said, but before I left Detroit, I was taking my sons to go look at dogs every weekend. It was like they wanted a dog, so I just put two and two together. Like, the only way I'll take this dog, I can give it to my son, bro, in real life. And he's agreed to it. I took the dog to Detroit, gifted it to my son, and then he couldn't even take the dog.
Damn.
He got a little sister, and she was scared of the dog.
Man.
So I gave the dog to his granddaddy. He didn't keep the dog. So eventually the dog ended up with me. So I had the dog for about 2 years. I gave her away though.
Oh, so this guy's just chilling, cruising across the world.
Yeah, I feel she living good though now. She get the owners that she has now got her own room, her own doggy bed. Like,
well, they better, man, because these dogs are expensive, man. Every time somebody posts these dogs, it's like $15,000 and shit.
Yeah, that dog, man, she was expensive as hell. But I got to the point where, like I was saying, I'm back and forth from LA and Vegas. One night, I had no one to take my dog to. And I had to have the dog in the club with me. Like, we in the middle of the dog in the middle of the damn floor. I got a dog with me. It was kind of sweet, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, I can't keep doing this shit, bro. I can't keep taking this dog everywhere I go, bro.
How'd you and Pablo Skywalker become friends?
From being at the studio, Lifeline Studio with Dre.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know Dre?
Yeah, I know Dre.
Dre and Con. He was hot when we was coming up. We had a fan base. But that nigga was hot. And I used to be at the studio and shit. He did a song for my mans, and we just knew each other ever since then, for real. We was kids.
How do you feel about Pablo's like music transition where it's like, I don't know what he's making now, but it's different than what he used to make? Pablo
always changing it, like color outside the lines. He gonna do it. He gonna figure it out. One thing about Pablo, he gonna try different ways and figure it out. Like,
do you appreciate what it is? Like the sounds that are changing and everything, the way it is?
I like that song, Bitch, Why You Kiss That? I like that song. I like a couple of them songs.
You ever like a crazy...
I don't just pull up banging. I ain't like no shit. I'm gonna pull up banging and shit, but I appreciate it for sure.
Do you have any crazy memories with Pablo?
The craziest memory. I don't know if I have one off the top of my head for sure. I just know we always had a good time. I always enjoy his energy. He a good dude. He funny as hell, for real.
Yeah.
Funny ass nigga.
When we talk about, being around the Stunt Hard era, man, and watching that group, and how unfortunately some things collapsed on their angle and everything like that. But what was it like coming around the Stunt Hard era?
It was cool. I remember recording that the J Hill dude house. Like we recorded songs at the nigga crib, man. No, not Jay. I think it was. Then was it J Hill? I think it was his or his Buddha. One of them niggas crib. We recorded the songs at, and I kind of appreciated they was like together and they was rocking with each other. It was a cool time for real.
Yeah,
it was cool. It was cool.
Now your life is filled with like entrepreneurship, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the goal, and you're incorporating music into that. When you see people from the city, from where you came up from, seeing the success that you became, what are some things that you're noticing people are still doing wrong that will deter them from living a life of financial freedom to some, or having some financial success?
Not finding something to invest in. Like, as soon as you make it, you got to find something to invest in. Even if it's the same thing you're doing to make it, you got to put that money right back in the field. Because money don't like to sit in the corner or in the closet. Money like to circulate, like to move, like to jump around. You got to put that shit back out here to make some type of money. And I learned that the hard way myself. Like, I'm just really figuring that shit out. I take some money and I'm just going to put this up here. But little by day, I'm peeling off without investing. So I invest first. Like, if you get some money, make your money make babies. You know what I'm saying? Make your money multiply, work on its own. And don't be scared to spend this shit. Like, you can't be timid and scared. You got to have an abundance mindset with it. It's coming back. You got to command it to come back. This money coming back. Fuck you, nigga. It's coming back.
Especially with rappers, because you'll see what happens is like they'll be hot and they'll make a bunch of money. And then throughout that downtime, that's when they start kind of selling out a little bit. Where they're like, oh, Future's $500.
Oh, yeah. Like,
all this crazy shit where it's like, man, you are watering down your brand, your name, and everything because you didn't invest in something else that can keep money flowing while your artistry is at a downtime. And that's a scary thing because you're not going to be hot forever. You can be hot, low, hot, but as long as something that's making money in the background, you're good. You know what I mean?
Feel like the music is, rapping is more like, it's like the brand. It's like you build the brand, you that face of it, now you can do other things with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to find something you can funnel it into. Like, I don't know. It don't got to be cool or sweet or flashy. We ain't got to know about it. It got to be something that you can wake up and put your money into happily.
Facts, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's what I feel like.
When it comes down to looking at the scene right now as a whole, the music scene in Detroit, are you appreciative of this time of what's happening in the music scene?
Hell yeah. It's cool. It's cool.
Do you think it's the best generation of Detroit music?
Hell yeah. Gotta be. Well, what year? I mean, how would you separate generations? Like, what years?
I would say we'll go by groups, right? So people breaking out the doors would be like Street Lords and Rock Bottom.
That was a cool era.
Yeah,
cool.
Obviously Blade's taking over that time. Rock Bottom, Street Lords are taking over everything. Cheddar Boys are dominating that era.
Yeah.
And then Doughboys, Cash Out, and Team Eastside have a dominant era.
That was a great era for sure.
And
that era I really became a fan of.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off.
No, you're good. And then now you're kind of seeing like a lot of people from Team Eastside, they branched off and they're still together in whatever way they are, but they're individually succeeders now.
Exactly. And they got people underneath them that's succeeding too.
Exactly. And then you see there's a lot of individual identities that are breaking out from like probably First Day Out till now. I would say First Day Out is its own generation of new music. You know what I mean? Because that's where like a lot of artists singularly were getting exposure and less groups were happening, right?
Yeah. It's kind of like the NBA analogy. Like, of course, like athletes better today, but back then, like without Mike, without Magic and Bird, there ain't gonna be no LeBron and Steph. So it's hard to compare. It's supposed to evolve. Everything's supposed to get better over time. So I don't know. I just know certain areas is like golden for sure. Like, damn, this was the foundation. So you gotta respect it. That's how I look at it.
It's a beautiful way to look at it.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to talk about before we close up?
Shit. Yeah.
Can people hit you up for consultations for Airbnb? Or are you kind of just more so just business for yourself type?
I'm more business for myself, but if it's you got a question that's worth my time,
Money talks.
Yeah, like you know, they come and ask me, "Hey, yo, bro, about the nigga."
Trust
where
me,
the
bro. When
money
people
at?
know you're a successful Airbnb host and you have buildings, everybody's like, "I want to get into that field." They'll pay you a
A
500
premium.
They'll
Pay
pay
me
you
a
some-
premium.
they'll be
Like,
giving-
I'm talking shit,
you
but
could-
yeah,
no,
I'm,
for real, you could get a
I would definitely
stack over
I
that.
definitely help people out. You know,
For sure.
definitely, knowledge is to be shared. You know,
Absolutely.
so not told.
Before we close out too, I also want to talk about Art by Art, man. You helped this guy push forward. You got him his first camera.
I don't know if it's the first camera. I bought him a camera though. This is what happened.
What kind of camera did you get him?
I got him a Sony A7, whatever, blah 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 blah.
A7 III?
A7, one of them. It was brand new. I got the nigga camera brand new out the box. Went down to what's the shit called in Livonia? Procam.
Yeah.
He told you a story?
No, I've been to Procam though.
Oh yeah, but Procam. So I got him the camera Procam. I'm like, bro. I'm like, listen, I want you to be my wingman. I want you to shoot all my content. I'm buying you a camera, bro. He's like, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, okay. I'm going to charge you X amount of dollars, though, still. So, that's fucked up, though, right? But my mom like, bro, okay, you got to eat still. Fuck it. Okay, I'll pay you. That's
But
fine.
why didn't you give him the camera value and subtract that from the labor? Like,
We were supposed to be doing some type of deal like that. Like, he was like,
work off the camera.
yeah, but it's like, at the
Overhead.
same time, it's like, the camera is more valuable than that to me. It's like, nigga, if you ain't buying this bitch brand new out the store, it's like, you gotta think about it. The camera's like $3,000. So you gotta stack up $3,000 to spend it on this camera. And paying your bills and doing all, you ain't about to do that today. I went today and bought this motherfucker for you. Let's go get this shit going. So I'm still paying him. I'm not tripping on that. But I had shot RP Jizzle P. I shot a video with Jizzle. And that's when the last day, like, me and him really had a relationship. This nigga tells Jizzle P, because Jizzle like, yo, bro, I see your shit, I fuck with your shit. How much you charge for a video? Oh man, anybody in the family, bro, I'm showing the love, $300, like $250, some cheap ass shit, way cheaper than you charging me. I'm like, ain't this about what? I bought you this motherfucking camera. How the fuck you gonna charge this nigga less than you charge me? And I bought the motherfucker.
Damn.
Just cause if it's like that, nigga, have them family niggas buy you a camera. If it's like that, nigga, give me my shit back. So I'm okay. I get this camera. When I get this last video back, I'm coming to get my camera back.
You said
He
this
sent me the video. No, I said it to myself. So he sent me the video. I come up to the crib. Me and my nigga Forever Pros, man. We go over to his crib. I'm like, well, what's up, man? We need the camera back. Like, he like, what you mean? We had a little friction verbally. I ain't put my hands on him. Got my camera back though, and we just ain't been since then. But he was saying like, somebody told me I pulled a gun out on him and shit. Like, bro, all right, what I'm gonna do that to you for, bro?
You didn't pull a stick out on him?
No. Why would I? It's art. Like,
No.
We done squashed it since then. It ain't like no big thing, but it's like, I just want him to know, like, that's not how. I just didn't like that in business. Like, I feel like, why would you let me hear that, bro? You put whisper that in his ear or something. Don't let me hear a price lower than what you charging me.
Right.
And I bought you the motherfucker.
So when you bought him the camera, he basically was like, even though you bought me the camera, you still have to pay me for the content that we're going to create.
Yeah.
And then
I wasn't even mad at that.
And then on top of that, you're saying that he undercut the pay for other artists compared to you, who was the one.
I
who was
wouldn't even
showing
say undercut. It's like you can't charge niggas less than you charge me, and I bought it, bro. And then at the time he working for Lando, and I'm sure Lando was like, every video you shoot, you pay me X amount of dollars off this motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? So if you would, I ain't even in your pocket like that. I ain't even saying, look, you using this camera that I bought, nigga, everything you shoot, I need my chips with dip. I need this, that, and third. I ain't do none of that. I'm just letting you do your thing.
That's tough.
Just help me do what I need to do. But you ain't
That's
about to be
tough.
charged, nigga, less than you charge me.
That's tough. That's a tough one for sure, man. I do understand both sides. I do understand your side of that for sure. Art, I mean, obviously, as far as changing the trajectory for how people were shooting videos, I think he was a huge
He
contributor.
cold as hell. I love
Like,
his work. I'm
all
mad
this-
we ain't doing no more.
No, yeah. Because when he started doing those Baby Tron videos, it was like, what world are we entering? Like, this guy was changing the landscape for effects editing. I think a lot of people
hard.
won't admit that they're inspired by his work. But I think at the time,
Yeah, great work for sure.
the consideration to the fact that you bought him a camera that's worth over a few $1,000s. I don't understand that, because in my way of thinking about it, I'd be like, you're gonna pay off this camera through work. Like, that's how I would look at it, even though you don't want to say it. Yeah. That's kind of how you're supposed to do it. Like, damn, bro, I'm gonna do 10 videos for you on the love, bro, for giving me this camera. Even though it's worth like 30 free videos.
That would have been decent, but I just can't justify hearing you gonna charge me more than you charge another nigga just because he blah whoop de whoop. Like,
it's the game, man. The game's wild, son.
The game is. I'm in a different game. I ain't in that game. Like, it don't make sense to me.
And
like,
show love will come back, bro. Right? Like, show love will come back, bro. That's a long-term lesson for everybody. Yeah. Like, those little moments matter. Everybody who ever showed me love, I remember them, and I always circle back to them. Anybody who ever did something to diss me or do something like bad to me, is like, or something shady, it's like, bro, I'm not coming back when things
but honestly, though, the way I feel now looking back, I would have just said, fuck them, just it is what it is, or I would have, I don't know. But nowadays, it's like, I want peace more than anything. Like, I ain't trying to impose my will on nobody. I ain't trying to be like the big dog. I ain't trying to,
Facts, bro.
I'm just trying to be cool, bro. If our business don't align perfectly, we just walk away. Cool.
Facts, bro.
I got somebody else that I can fuck with.
Can you tell everybody about the website one more time?
JalenJewelz.com. I'm releasing a project. I'm thinking next month. JalenJewelz.com is the title. Okay. And if you can download and buy my music from, support me direct to me. Apple is cool, Spotify is cool, but that shit pennies. That shit peanuts, but low pennies. Like, my goal is to be able to pay some bills with the music. Like, yeah, that's what I want to do for real. Like another stream of income. Something I can really like doing, enjoying doing. Like, Airbnb is cool and other little things cool, but music, I'll love to do. I'll do that every day.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Appreciate you doing this. Appreciate the history that you gave us today, man.
I appreciate you too.
This was an awesome talk, bro. Sorry for clowning on the outfit, man. Over time, I started getting used to it. I started to see what it was doing, reflecting on the light, the way it is. I see what's going on.
I better not see you on no motherfucking interview wearing this shit.
Oh, no.
You'll get you your own crop top.
I'm going to figure it out, man. We're at Parallel Sound Studio, High Low Visual Shootings Productions. We're out. Peace.
This episode was brought to you by Kid L Productions. For music video, photography, event video, video production, consulting, and more. Book with Kid L today.